Hey babies, today I'll be making this medium square set. These are going to be the pretty pearly Frenchies that I got inspo pick from Glam by Daisy, and I'll also be trying out this new thin brush I got from Beetles. This came from a brush set and I'll link it in the description box below. Now I've already prepped the nail tip, so I'm going in with my new nude base. This is the Mamita Nude 3 polish and it's a pretty universal nude. However, I'd say it's a little sheer and pinky when compared to my usual Beetles B071 gel, but it makes for a great French tip base. Also, I'm using these new nail sands that I got from Daiso. Good luck if you're trying to find these because I haven't been able to find any store that's restocked them so far. If you guys are interested, I do have a nail essential video posted. It goes over some nail sands that I used to use. I recommend using those rather than this particular nail stand just because I find it really hard to hold, especially when you disconnect the little pieces. If you're doing a French tip, it's really uncomfortable because of the base being so big. So I definitely recommend the other nail stands if you're first starting out. It's just more comfortable. It's been a while since I've recorded that nail essentials video, so leave a comment below if you'd like to see a new nail haul. I'm thinking about doing a huge haul at a nail supply store or on Amazon. I'm not quite sure, but leave a comment if you think I should do a video on that. Now I'm going in with the second layer since, as I mentioned earlier, it's kind of sheer. This was actually my first polish from that brand Mamita, and I really like the consistency. It's kind of creamy and like thick, not too thick though. It was also pretty affordable at $8 a bottle, and it's a pretty big bottle. And I've also heard that their Milky White is good too, so that's what I'm probably gonna get next. I hope you guys are enjoying the voiceover. I know my last video was ASMR, but I wanted to start trying to talk to you guys a little bit about myself. As most of you know, I'm a freshman in college, and I'm thinking of majoring in biochemistry to pursue a PharmD and a PhD in graduate school. To sum it up, basically, I want to be a pharmacist and a pharmaceutical researcher. And on top of running a business and going to school and everything, I'm also working as a part-time pharmacy assistant, so my schedule just stays packed and busy. So I'm really trying my best to post consistently on YouTube and Instagram, but it hasn't been happening since I've been having exams. It's only been like a full month and there's already exams. I don't even remember learning any of the stuff that was on it, but I did well. Other than that, I'm gonna try to get back to posting consistently. The problem is this week is gonna be really hard too since I have an abstract due to UW. It's for a symposium, so it's big stuff, hard deadlines. It's really important. But other than that, I'm gonna try my best to get some content out for you guys. I'm thinking about filming a whole bunch of things tomorrow since I don't have class, and just bulk editing until I get like 2 videos done maybe. And now I'm going in with the white French tip. This is actually taken from a set that I used to have, and I don't even know where my big bottle went, but here is the new brush that I'm using today. This is the Beetles thin brush. This is actually pretty long as compared to my old brush, and I have to admit that it was really hard to use at first. The length of it kind of got in the way when I first started, and it's kind of thick. Now you guys, I don't have a resin palette, so I just go straight on from the bottle, and as you can see, it's just really hard to brush on at first. I actually didn't soften it up since when you get the brush, it comes on as like really hard for some reason. I guess it's just to seal the bristles together so they don't move and break during transport or like fray out. So once you get new brushes, always dip them in like acetone or alcohol or something just to get that hard layer off. I have a particular way of doing my French tips, but I like to do it like this and then take a cleanup brush and clean up the arch just to make it more crisp. I know a whole bunch of people who like to make several lines like this and then a line going across the middle just to see where the arch is so that each nail is even. But I just find that it just doesn't work for me for some reason. I've tried it so many times. I just like it where I just draw the arch itself. And then I fill it in using the thin brush just to keep everything even and so it's not bumpy. I find that when you take the bottle brush and then brush it on there, it's very uneven. There will be parts of it where it's super bumpy and you do not want that in your set. When I'm doing French tips, I like to pick up the nails individually like this, just so I can make sure I get all the edges filled in. I find that when I do it like on the stand all together, I find that it's very uneven and there will be parts where I totally missed. For cleanup, I like to dip my brush in a little bit of acetone, get it like saturated, and then pat one side off on a paper towel so it's not super damp, and then I'll take it on the nail and it just creates like the sharpest cleanup ever. I think I left this brush in the acetone for too long that the glue started to melt away. So now I just lost this, and this was so helpful for my pinky since it was so small. Here's what both of the sides look like, and you guys, I love French tip. This is already so cute. Over here, I'm trying to use a matte top coat just so the chrome won't cling onto it, and I guess somewhere over here I did it wrong or something. After recording this video, I saw a TikTok where they just wiped down the whole entire nail and then painted over the French tip with a top coat, and then after they cured it and everything, they just used the chrome sponge and went over the nude base and just picked up all the chrome, which was weird. I didn't know I could do that, but that's just for the future. This set is for myself, so I didn't have to do it over again. And then using my favorite top coat, I'm just going over with the French tip just so the chrome can cling onto it. I find that no wipe top coat works the best with chrome. It doesn't turn out gritty or anything, it turns out pretty smooth. Here's the chrome I decided to use. I know it's a little bit different than the one that was in the picture. The one that was in the picture had a gold shine to it. This one's more of a blue iridescent shine, but it still looked really cute. This also came in a set of 16, and I'm actually surprised by the amount of powder that was inside. I prefer using my fingers when applying these chrome powders since I believe it gets like a smoother application. When I use a sponge, it tends to be more sheer for some reason. I'm not really sure why, but I did end up going in with this chrome like 2 layers just because I really wanted like that vinyl iridescent hollow shine. This is what the nails look like with the pearlescent chrome. I think it looks so pretty. And then we're going to go ahead and use these butterflies. I think these were the same exact butterflies that she used in her picture. And then as for the rhinestones that she used, I'm not sure if they were clear or AB, but I decided to use the AB ones. To glue everything on, I'm going in with my trusty Macart Rhinestone Gel. This gel I've just never had any problems with personally, like in terms of gems falling off or anything. I haven't had that yet. And then but one thing is it's just like the way that it's delivered. I don't like the application of the bottle. It's just very hard to use. I find that it just gets everywhere sometimes when you're just trying to do a little dot. Sometimes there'll be strings going everywhere, like for instance this is like a clear glossy glue, so if I get it on a mat it'll definitely show up. And over here, I should have just did the dots for the butterflies and then glued them down first, since they tend to slide everywhere when you're trying to put them on. I really am glad that I bought a whole 100 set of these butterflies. I think they're the absolute cutest and they just tie everything together. I love how cute they are. I love the size of them, and the way you could just orient them is just adorable on the nails. You'll probably see this in the upcoming future on like freestyle sets. I feel like these butterflies are really versatile. I kind of wish that they came in gold too. If you were to do like a red and gold set, that would be pretty cute too. But I'm thinking of using these butterflies for another set, maybe like a teal set. I'm also really excited for prom nails, you guys. If you guys are interested in custom sets, I have them. You can go ahead and send a DM or leave a comment below and I'll just shoot you an email or something. I really wished I had more custom clients just because I love seeing everyone's style. I love working with them, especially with homecoming or prom sets. So please, if you guys are interested, just let me know. I'll work with you. I'll work with your budget. We can definitely plan something together. Since prom is coming up, I'm thinking of doing a series where I'll go out, look at a dress, take a picture of it, and then make a set accordingly. I feel like that'd be really cute and it'd give people a whole bunch of ideas. Even if they don't come and buy my sets, it would make the whole prom experience easier and more relaxed. I found that last year when I did my own nails, it took me like a whole 3 months just to figure out what I was doing. And then when I got to doing the nails, my whole design changed, and I'm glad it changed, but like, what? This is what it looks like, but this is not the finished product yet. We still have to file it down and make all the signs crisp and clean. When you're filing the nails that have the butterflies, be careful because you will accidentally file down some of the wings if you're not aware. I need to start investing into a dust collector soon because look at all the dust that I filed from these nails. Like, that's gotta be so unhealthy. I mean, of course I wear a mask and everything, but eventually it's gonna end up in the air and ruin my lungs. Check out my new nail cards, you guys. It's so cute and simplistic. I decided to go back to the black line grid and then just added some flowers to it, and then I'm gonna go ahead and use this Daiso sticky tape. I'm probably gonna stop using this tape just because it's not thick enough to hold down the nails. I prefer to set up my nail cards, the left hand on top and then the right hand on the bottom. I used to have the letters L and R so you guys could not get confused with which one was left side, which one was right side, but I totally forgot to put it here. And this is all I've got for you guys today. Leave a comment on what you want to see next and like this video, subscribe if you haven't already, and don't forget to live your life with just a touch of fairy dust. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!